Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Anime Sensei. I'm glad to have you back, and I hope that you'll enjoy this episode. We'll be talking about anime where a badass main character shows strength that is on par with a demon. Anime characters with beastly strength can be reminiscent of demons, but there are some with powers even said to surpass those of demons. And that's the category we'll be discussing today. If you're a fan of action anime with insanely strong characters, then get your popcorn and enjoy this jolly ride. 10. Bloodivores. This main character is called the Child of Hope, the hybrid born from bloodivores and humans as well. He has superhuman powers and super speed. In the distance of 10 meters, his abilities aren't as simple as they seem, and thanks to his impeccable tactical mind, he always ends up on top in the battles he's in. His superior speed as well proves useful to get him out of sticky situations. 9. Kekkaishi. Yoshimura Sumimura stems from a long line of Kekkaishi, who are essentially individuals who harness supernatural abilities to fend off the demons known as Ayakashi, which enter the human world every once in a while. These demons look to feast upon the power that arises from Karasumori, which is where Yoshimura's high school, his family, and his friends are located. Hazama Ryu Keikaijutsu is Yoshimura's primary ability. His abnormally high power reserves as well as his unpredictable need to hit blunt and reckless attacks makes Yoshimori's use of the Hazama style even more potent than most other Kekkaishi. His Kekkai is even more impressive than his colleague Tokine's, who is in her own right one of the best Kekkaishi at the time of writing this. This dark power's control lies solely until he manifests it. However, after has successfully mastered it, he's become overly strong. 8. Captain Earth. Daichi is a 17-year-old kid that lost his father in a space mission gone wrong. One day, he witnesses on the TV a rainbow formation broadcast from the Tanegashima Space Center. He returns, and because of his skill at a particular arcade game, it makes him the perfect pilot for the Earth Engine Impactor. He might seem underwhelming at first and inexperienced, but he proves in later episodes that he was worthy of his position all along, and he is the best when it comes to protecting Earth and its people by piloting his mecha. 7. Kamitachi. Welcome to one of the most wholesome isekai anime out there. This anime is so cute and adorable it will make you go like, "Aw, and how cute," half the time. This anime will single-handedly uplift your mood and make you binge watch it completely. Even though the premise of the show is somewhat childish, it was still fun to watch it, and I enjoyed every moment that had Ryoma in the frame. Like any isekai, it starts off with the MC's death and reincarnation. Ryoma reincarnates, thanks to the grace of 3 deities, into a new world filled with magic and powers that he gained. What does he do? He enjoys his time and lives it to the fullest after being exploited in a low-wage job and dying of work exhaustion. It's time for him to live a little and have fun, something I personally related to at the time. 6. Saihate no Paladin, the Faraway Paladin. This year has been without a doubt the year of isekai, so when it comes to this genre, there will always be some anime that are overlooked and not receiving the attention they deserve. Saihate no Paladin is one of those shows that deserves more love. Adapted from the light novel with the same name, its premise alone should be interesting enough for anyone, as it was never attempted before a kid to be reborn in a fantasy world and raised by 3 undead characters acting as his parents, and teaching him all he needs to know. And surprisingly enough, you can actually relate to them and love them pretty easily. And even though the character so far isn't that interesting, the goal he's working towards is, and deserves more recognition for that. 5. Seirei Gensauki. He might seem like a frail, weak young boy, but as they always say, looks can be deceiving. Inside this young body is the mind of an adult male that died in a traffic accident. And Ryo, the owner of that body, has a never-dying rage to avenge his mother after she was killed in front of him. Talk about a harsh life. He even saves the princess of the kingdom without hesitation from her captives when no one else would. As thanks, the king admitted him to the Royal Bertram Academy, bringing him one step closer to gaining the power and strength he needs to exact his revenge. But not like he really needs it. He's already a prodigy and caused everyone in his class to become jealous of him. 4. You're missing out a lot if you haven't watched The Fire Force. The story revolves around killing demons that overtook humans often in the plot. Shinra is our protagonist, who is the 3rd and 4th generation pyrokinetic while serving the Fire Force team. Due to his dark past, his goal was to always become a hero. As Shinra's family died in the flames caused by spontaneous humans, his goal is to save as many people as he can and not let anyone suffer like he did all his childhood. If we talk about Shinra's abilities, he is a total badass. Possessing powers that are unmatched, even when compared to the best, he has the ability to control flames. Even though a newcomer in the Fire Force Academy, he still gave a tough time to the most experienced members. His ability to manipulate and control fire is just on a whole other level. Shinra also possesses a Dola burst that makes him a lot stronger overall. When we talk about an overpowered anime character with the powers of a demon, Shinra is always present. 3. Kuroshitsuji. Every watcher of this season had a crush moment with Sebastian. He's the demon butler of Seal Phantom Hive. Sebastian has a tall appearance with totally professional attire and demeanor. But once he transitions towards the demon form, you wouldn't believe it. He has a personality that is pretty hard to break down. All I can say is that Sebastian is one loyal butler to his master. No matter what happens, he never lets his guard down and saves the day in the most unexpected and fun way. His speed, power, attitude, everything is unbeatable and perfect. He's gifted with the most overpowered abilities we can see in Kuroshitsuji that makes him a perfect overpowered demon for our list. Voila! 2. Tiger and Bunny. Despite being so less known among the anime community, Tiger and Bunny remains one of the most popular anime in Japan. The first season is 25 episodes long. There's a recap movie and a sequel movie. Then there's the second season, which is scheduled to come out in the year 2022. The story takes place in an unusual city, where there are those with a special ability called Next. There's a certain group that fulfills the purpose of being a hero figure. It also frequently shows up on TV and is shown to take down bad guys. They do so and earn hero points in order to become the king of heroes. As for the main character, he's a veteran hero named Wild Tiger, but his performance has been less than satisfactory as of late. And it's mostly because he's often unable to properly connect with other heroes. At one point, other heroes outperform him by a very great margin, and thus, he's in place with a new hero named Bunny, or rather forcibly named Bunny. The two of them are like polar opposites, but as they say, it's the opposites that create a chemical reaction. 1. Yaojo Senki, Saga of Tanya the Evil. When a man challenges God, he gets reincarnated as a little girl in a world stricken with war. Tanya Degurichov is that little girl, and now she has made a name for herself. Her reputation precedes her, and her enemies are scared of her tactics and ruthlessness. In her helplessness as a little girl, Tanya decides to use her brutal war skills to climb the ranks of the military, while helping her nation become the world's mightiest empire, all in a bid to defy God. And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you like the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!